All right, y'all, we back, man. We back. The PS5 crashed on me that last time, on that last stream, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But we're here again, once again. So let's not waste no time, man. We just got to get right back to it. Atlas Fallen, day 9.5, as a continuation of the previous stream. Here we go. Let's go. And by the way, y'all, hit that motherfucking like button on the way in for me if you haven't already, all right? Subscribe to the channel as well if you have not yet already, okay? I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Let's get back to it. Shit, I was right here too fighting these enemies, and them are just cut right off on me. That was crazy. Let me see. Can we fight them again with no problem? Oh no, we was doing that little. Well, what the fuck is this? What's all this? Okay, this is about. Yeah, this is what it was. Defense stats reduced. Oh, yikes. Shatter at least 3 times. Okay, so the credentials are a little bit different. Yeah. They're a little bit different this time, but that's okay, man. That's all right. We're going to make it through it. You see what we got to do here on the screen. Okay. Yeah, that's all good, man. That's all good. It's all good. We'll figure it out. All right, y'all. Here we go, man. Wish we luck.
I have been waiting for this.
Yeah, you and me both now. Come on. Oh shit, hold up. Whoa.
Let that wraith return to dust. Shatter it.
Let's get it going, man. Come on. Where they at though? What the hell? What up, SOM? What up? Oh, look, he's stuck. He's glitched out. Look at this. Let's get you over out here right quick. You messing up my stuff, man. With your stupid ass. That goofy enemy just sitting there stuck looking crazy. Oh, here we go. I might not be able to shatter 3 times like I wanted to. Dang, this is crazy. Oh, never mind. We'll be alright. We definitely will be able to shatter right now, though.
We're not done yet. Changing tactics, I see. More parts for me to dismantle.
Alright, it's about to get crazy. I'll check the chat here in a second. I just got locked in. Damn, ain't that a bitch? That thing just got rid of all my momentum doing that.
Challenge, but we
are. Yeah, see, we could have. Oh man, they messed me up. I was trying to shatter 3 times. Trying to do that third time shatter, bro. That's crazy.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I know, man. I know we're a little low on health. It's all good. Let's grab this right here. Oh, shit, jumping all around the place. You know, we just got honest duel. Significantly increase your defense as long as you are only fighting a singular foe. Nah, that ain't worth it to me. Because how many times is that gonna happen where it's just one, just me versus someone else, you know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, bro? Dude, I can't, I was about to say, boy, it's like the mother was stuck in auto run or something. Auto slide, I guess, if you want to call it that. That was kind of weird. This game's tripping out a little bit, y'all. Anyway, SLM said, hey, only if you're interested Posted a George Foreman clip at 74 punching a punching bag and teasing to come back up to you. Oh yeah, in Discord, thank you, man. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I try to make it a point to check the Discord at least once a day. That way I can keep tabs with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Update y'all on anything that changes or anything y'all might need to know. Megatron said, what's up, Megatron? What up, man? Hey, Megatron, how you like that music stream, man? It was your first time coming through for the music stream. What you think of that? Did you dig it? What you think of that music? What you think of that music? You know how they be saying over there in Baltimore and shit, music? Isn't that Baltimore where they pronounce that shit like that? They don't say music, they say music. They say, what you doing? Come on, bro, what you doing? I'm finna make some music.
Welcome, child of the sun.
Child of the sun. Says who? Oh, this is where we're supposed to be anyway. That's what's up. Yeah, let's head on up there. Like, what do you say? It's hard to what?
High priest, is this sufficient?
You cast away
There's a couple little things going around here.
Forgive
Thanks for saying I like the stream.
Here?
Man, W Beats. Damn right. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Megatron. SOM says straight fire music. Thank y'all, man. Straight up. Like, I know some of my music sounds pretty good, and some of it doesn't. You know, there's some songs I've made where I'm just like, what the hell is this? You know, especially when I go back and listen to them. But, you know, it means a lot to me. It's a great honor for y'all to say that. Trust me. Like, it's one thing for me to think my music is good and for me to enjoy my own music, but when other people like it as well, that's a very, very awesome feeling. So I appreciate y'all. I definitely do, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's talk to High Priest, see what they're talking about.
You are that unnamed with the cursed relic.
If you've heard about me, then it makes things easier. What's going on with the fires? The city is blocked and people could be in danger.
Don't tell me what I already know, Curse-bearer. Thelos's rage is upon us. There are wraiths everywhere, and we cannot reach the eternal shrines. We Enlightened are not the same as you. We are too important to die.
Pathetic, incompetent cowards.
Oh.
The people are in danger while you do nothing. How do we light these fires? Tell me.
You would light the eternal shrines. Well, why not? After all, you can be useful.
Shorten your sermon, priest, or I might really curse you.
Find oil in the storage room upstairs and use it on the shrines. It will attract the wraiths away from the city. Now go if you must.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we got some things to do then. And you know what, y'all? Speaking of a music stream, I might do one a little bit earlier in the day for y'all today, just because the PS5 is kind of tripping. It's doing some shit that, you know, it's been doing for a while, but, you know, we're going to take care of that pretty soon. You know what I mean? Fix that issue and whatnot, but, yeah, I'll probably be switching to a music stream here pretty soon, just, you know, jam out on that for a little while if you guys are into that. You know what I mean? We find all type of stuff, ain't we? Shit, I guess we might as well look over here too. And we got chests. See, I knew it was gonna be something.
Well, we weren't looking for this, but interesting.
I was just about to say we weren't
This is
looking
about a
for
priest
that,
who
but
broke
okay.
the rules.
What could a priest do to fall from grace and be imprisoned?
All right, let's head on up. Whoa, hold on. We got multiple mission markers. Damn. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Megatron said at live, viewers asked to play Kendrick Lamar's like songs. So for next stream, would you play? That's the only issue. Like I don't really know how to play the piano that good, so I could try it. You know what I mean? I could try to like make one of them songs, but I find it more enjoyable just to make my own original music. You know what I mean? Maybe, like I said to the person that asked me about that, maybe one day I'll consider doing like covers. You know, take song requests and do covers of other people's music.
I despise these
But for now, you know, we try to keep it
They
simple
should have
over here,
remained
especially for
where
the
Queen
copyright
trusts
shit,
them,
you know.
on the fringes of civilization. I have consulted the scripture. Almighty Thelos declared them a neutral entity in their holy eyes. They were tolerant and benevolent. And how did the knights repay them? They rose up against the sun god, trampling on their magnanimity. The Queen's purge was rightfully done. A shame then she did not finish them all. They will cause naught but chaos. Ruin. I will consult the brothers and sisters. Perhaps there is something we can do.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Grumpy said, welcome back, Grumpy. He said, hey, it took a while. I had to handle a phone call. Hey, it's all good, bro. I know you'd be busy, man. I just appreciate you showing up. And that goes out to everybody in the chat, man. I know y'all could be doing anything, but you're here with me, so I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Let's see. Megatron said, okay, bro. Like I said, I'm not opposed to the idea of it, but, you know, it's going to take some more practice. Plus, like I said, I am a little bit worried about the copyright issue just because, you know, interpolation is not the worst thing. If you know anything about interpolation, when you can interpolate music. But even then, it could be kind of tricky, especially if you're making money off your videos, which I'm not yet. But, you know, once we get monetized, that could change some things. You know. Oh, shit, hold on. We got some formulas. Enhanced hook. Oh, snap. Okay, increase the range of your... Okay, I like that. I don't know if I'm going to equip it, but I like the idea of it. Then the other one is invigorating burst. All right, regain a moderate amount of health when hitting a foe with your slam attack. This effect can occur once every 30 seconds. Okay, well, we ain't going to use neither one of those right now. Neither one of them, man. Not neither one of them. Let's see. Megatron said, yeah, copyright is kind of a big problem. Oh, yeah, absolutely, 100%. 100%. Because, like, let's say, hypothetically, you put in some work, make a video, or, you know, in this case, music, make a song, work on it, put a lot of, you know, hard work into it, and you fucking get copyright strike on it. It's like every bit of money you would have made from that, it's just gone. Like, it goes straight to whoever did the copyright claim, so... And not to mention, if you get enough of that shit, bro, you can get your whole channel taken down. You know what I mean? They could delete your video, you know, delete your channel, all type of shit. So
resonates with it.
It ain't worth it to me. But I understand the idea of song requests. I know some people like to see stuff like that. I definitely do. But I try to play it safe, even though I be speaking on a lot of things that most people might be afraid to talk about here on YouTube. At least when it comes to legal stuff, I play it real careful. You know what I mean? Because I'm a firm believer in freedom of speech, but, you know, as far as doing content goes, you can only go so far with that, especially when it comes to doing somebody else's music. You know what I mean? But who knows, man? Who knows what the future will hold? You know, I can look into that and see what's up. But I'll probably start doing song requests once we get monetized or something, or if we get donations to the channel. Like if someone donates a certain amount of money, you know, I could probably play a song for them.
Are formed.
I think that'd be fair.
The wraiths come from the sands. This is obvious. But they need to channel the power of Thelos. When a wraith is slain, it sometimes falters, and the power of Thelos condenses into an object. And this object looks like a stone full of otherworldly powers. An essence stone. It also seems to have something to do with the size of a wraith. I wonder if the essence stone a huge wraith leaves behind is different from others.
I guess not, man. It looks like a place I got access. No, we ain't supposed to go there no way. Wait a minute, though. I'm so confused by this. I should be able to get up there. That's fucking weird. Anyway. S1 said, hey, Megatron, have you seen those videos online of that guy dressed up as Megatron at Universal Theme Park giving funny comments? Yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty funny. Megatron said, yeah, I saw that. And there is Bumblebee, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Bumblebee. You know. Then S1 said, Megatron, for real, I remember some females tweaking at him. And he said, don't ever do that again. Oh, you mean like twerking? You know, especially if they're young, man. Like, listen, I don't give a fuck what adult women do. Some of them, they be looking like they easy for the streets and shit like that when they be doing stuff like that. You know, I'll say this: I would never marry a woman that would be online, out in public twerking and shit. Just me personally. But yeah, I wouldn't marry a woman like that. But no, when they have kids doing that shit, man, that's aggravating to see. Because it's like, bro, where'd you learn that shit from? I blame that shit on the music and on the parents. You know what I mean? The mothers and the fathers of these kids, boy. Like, if I ever had a daughter, I only have a son right now, and he's a baby still. But if I were to have a daughter, bro, she would not be listening to none of that fucking music. She would not be watching none of the videos, none of that shit. Like, my daughter ain't gonna be no chick out there doing no stupid shit like that. But, you know, if you grown, do what you want to do. But as a kid, man, that's a whole nother story. You gotta protect our kids, you know what I mean? They still have that innocence. We don't want them to be putting themselves out there like that. It's highly inappropriate. Let me see. That's what I'm saying. I may check out the Bone Bee one out too. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the Bone Bee, but I'm not surprised if they had that. They should have a Optimus Prime one, don't they? Wouldn't they have that too if they got Megatron? Should have all the Transformers. Matter of fact, speaking of Transformers, y'all remember Beast Wars back in the day? That's some old shit, man. I'm making myself sound old. Beast Wars. That's like the late 90s, early 2000s. Megatron said, yeah, for real. It's a shame, though, isn't it? Yo, by the way, Megatron, how old are you, man? How old are you? Because we got an interesting demographic of people over here on the chat. People of all different types of ages, you know? Let me see. Where have you been down there? Where the hell? Let me see. I mean, I guess I can go this way, but I'm trying to do the main story mission. So what we're going to do is head here first. Then we'll head here. Then come over here. And then, like, I guess knock this out. That'll work. Yeah, that's the plan, y'all. That's the plan, man. Let's go. Oh, snap. See, we can't even use these yet, damn it. Let's see. Megatron said that's a cartoon, right? It's like a CG, like 3D. I guess you can call it a cartoon, but it's like a 3D show. Pure animated show from back in the day. God damn, what a big ass fucking thing. Big ass Marauder, man. We haven't fought one of these since like 2 streams ago. Oh my god. Shit. Let's get this thing up out of here, boy. This is a big ass fucking enemy. This is basically a boss earlier in the game. I can't believe we gotta fight this in here. And this mother just keep moving, bro. Taking all my health and shit. God damn. Whoa. Fuck. Holy shit. That's incredible. Ain't that the bitch though, y'all? We was doing so good. Anyway, let's see. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I remember a teacher crying because some kids were listening to Pound Town. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, bro? And that's wrong as hell. I understand. I think I seen that exact video with that lady crying about that. Because she cares, you know, she cares about the kids. She's like, yo, why are these kids listening to this shit? Because Pound Town is a disgusting ass fucking song. Straight up. Like, I don't care how much I cuss and how much stuff I say. Bro, Pound Town makes what I say sound like fucking, like I'm reading a fucking, a Mr. Rogers book or something, you know what I mean? Like I'm your friendly neighborhood Mr. Rogers or some shit. Man, Pound Town is a fucking disgusting ass song, straight up. You know what I mean? Especially for kids. And that bitch is from my city, bro. Sexy Red and her stupid ass. Out there just making some trash music to just corrupt the minds of everybody. Not just the youth, but everybody. You got grown adult females saying that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing cute about that. Just, hey, I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, if we got any females in the chat and you listen to Pound Town, you better get your life together. Straight up. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. Ain't no man want a woman that be jamming out to no stupid ass shit, Pound Town. Fuck that song. Talking about my coochie pink and booty hole brown. What the fuck is that? Stupid ass music. And look what the culture's coming to, man. It's even worse that she black. Making black folks look bad and shit. Like, I'm embarrassed. I mean, I'm only half black, but still. That shit's embarrassing, man. My lady's full black. You know what I mean? She might got like a little Asian mixed with her or something like that. She's not even too sure. But she kind of have like a little bit of an Asian Egyptian look to her. But no, I mean, she's blacker than me and she hates that shit. It's just embarrassing as fuck. Let me see though. He said, which I still don't know who they are. Oh, Pound Town, no, that's Sexy Red, man. With her ugly ass. I ain't trying to talk about her looks, but she ugly because of shit she say, boy. That shit's hella trashy and unattractive. He said, singing the songs and doing the dances, don't blame the teacher for real. Yeah, see, I mean, the teacher, I understand where she coming from, for real. Grumpy said, damn, Wi-Fi acting up again. Oh, man. Try resetting the modem, you know. That's what I would do. Or, you know what, call your ISP and see what they say. Megatron say you 21? Okay, I got you. Shit, I wish I was 21 again, man. I was doing all type of stuff at 21. I was hella active. You know what I mean? I was never at home. I'll just say that. I was always out doing stuff. I'm not going to say I was partying, but I would be out there networking, just being, you know, exploring around, adventuring around my town and shit like that. I was very, very active outside the house when I was 21. That was a fun age, too. My 20s were great. But, like, as I got older, you know, more and more responsibility comes into play and got more things to do. So, at least at 21, man, I had no real responsibilities to the point where I was like, oh, man, I got to do this. Anything I chose to do where I felt like, okay, I got to do this, was stuff I chose to do. But yeah, 21's a great age, bro. Megatron, take advantage of that, man. Do as much as you can at that young age. Because as you get older, it will become more difficult for many, many reasons, okay? So please take advantage of being that age. You have the perfect opportunity. What up, Alpha? What up, bro? I'm doing well, man. How are you? I was just about to ask you. You asked me before I could ask. Well, I appreciate you, Alpha. Grumpy said, by the way, Oren, hope it was okay to put your art portrait for your Insta to the community post. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't have made my Instagram picture that way even if I didn't want it to be out in the public, so it's all good. Grumpy said, weird stuff happening these days. No, a woman who is single mom and 2 very young daughters. She makes TikTok vids, and in some of them, the kids are dancing a bit too adult, like not sure. Yep. Not sure if I'm too old-fashioned, but I don't see that as an okay thing to do. I don't either, bro. I mean, it sucks because, you know, those are her kids, so we can't really tell her how to raise them, but we could definitely judge the fuck out of her. We can judge her and shame her for that shit because she should be shamed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's bad for the society, not just for the culture. Whether you white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever the fuck, it don't matter what you are. On a human level, bro, that's bad for culture because when people sexualize themselves to that level, it takes away a part of their humanity. And even though, you know, sex is a part of life and shit like that, it ain't a part of your, you know, minute by minute life. You see what I mean? Unless you're in that line of work. And even then, if you look at the people that do choose that line of work, boy, it destroys them. You look at them adult stars and these OnlyFans girls and shit, they wreck themselves doing that kind of work. You know, spiritually, mentally, physically. So, yeah, shame on that woman, bro. Shame on her for having her kids out there. She's basically exploiting her kids. Oh, there we go. We got people leaving the chat, man. They don't like hearing the truth. That's all right. Good luck to y'all, man. Because if you don't like what I'm saying now, wait till you get out in the real world. If anybody in this chat's doing shit like that, boy, you got a rude awakening coming because it ain't from me. You You ain't got to worry about me. All I'm doing is talking. But guess what? You're going to face some consequences to the choices you make. You live a life like that, boy, see where it gets you. Straight up. And a lot of these women nowadays think they're making money, so they chilling. It don't bother them. But, hey, bitch, that shit's on the internet forever. Can't get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? When you got kids one day and they come up to you and be like, Mommy, my friends at school are making fun of me because they said they saw your videos online. That's a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't have kids, that shit ain't gonna last forever because at one point you're gonna get old. You know what I mean? Unless you decide to keep on doing that for the rest of your life, people gonna remember that. And even if they don't know about it, they could easily just look it up. If they search your email or search your name or whatever. You know, there's databases. I don't know if y'all know about this, but there's databases that are utilized by a lot of different companies. You know what I mean? Like on an individual level, most people probably don't know how to access this stuff. But there are companies and corporations that they can search up your entire internet history almost at the click of a button. You understand what I mean? So if you've done anything crazy on the internet, whether it's OnlyFans or you did some adult star work or even if you did some, you know, questionable things online, stuff about, you know, maybe stuff you said or whatever, all they got to do is put in some basic information about you, and there's databases that can pull up everything about you, a whole entire internet profile. All right, so you may think you're hiding from whatever you've done or whatever you might have did. You might think you're hiding your identity because you had an alias or a fake name. Nah, bro. Nope. Anything that's on the internet is there forever, even if you delete it. Because there's internet archives that exist that you can go back and look at shit from 20 years ago, bro. So don't fool yourselves, all right? Especially out there to the women, man. The guys too, but most definitely to the women. Don't kid yourselves with that shit. Because if you don't believe that somebody can find that shit out, then you're just delusional as hell. Because they most certainly can find out what you've done. 100%. You'd be surprised. That's what I'm saying. Sound like straight trash music, Sexy Red or whatever she is. It is trash music, 100%. 100%. I mean, no offense, but if you look at some of the women that listen to that music, bro, just put two and two together. You know what I mean? The women that be bumping that kind of music, be dancing to it and getting lit, get excited off listening to that stupid shit. Yeah, look at them and look at their lifestyles. It's not a coincidence, trust me. There's a lot of correlation there. I don't know any, decent, honorable women that are listening to Sexy Red, straight up, and that actually enjoy that music. I don't know of any women that are worthy of being in a healthy, stable, long-term relationship with a solid dude, right? A valuable guy that would be listening to that kind of music and be vibing out to it. That shit's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I thought Pound Town. Oh no, hold on. Rummy said, who knows what kind of weirdos are looking at that stuff? Exactly, yep. Because listen, if they're getting millions of views, you know that there might be at least one or two fucking, PDFs out there looking at that shit, you know what I mean? Anything that gets tons and tons of views, you can imagine there's some, you know what I'm saying? There's some questionable people watching that. But then that's what I'm saying. I thought Pound Town was a group. You funny. Now I'm curious to hear how bad it is. Hearing R. Kelly, 50 Cent, and all of them back then was not that bad at all. Yep. Music is definitely way more risque than it used to be. Yeah. Even like Cardi B's song, that WAP song, WAP. I'm not even going to say what it stands for, but if you know, you know. Yeah, that music is fucking, it's just full of debauchery. You know what I mean? Bad for the culture, man. Bad for the people. Bad for society. But you can tell there's an agenda going on, because why would that kind of music get promoted when you can see how, basically trashy. That's the nicest way I can put it. Given how trashy that music is, but yet it's still promoted and still glamorized and glorified and idolized by a lot of people. And these labels and music industry in general are putting a lot of money behind that shit, putting it out there and advertising it. You know what I mean? Marketing it. It's not a coincidence, bro. There's definitely an agenda to basically corrupt society. you know, and just poisoned the minds of everybody, not just the youth. That's what I said. At 21, I thought I was Captain America Wolverine. Now I'm older Cap and older Logan now. You ain't that old, SOM, bro. I'm older than you. You know what I mean? But it's all a matter of how you live and what you do and how you take care of yourself. Because, you know, I know some people that are in their 50s that feel great. Some people in their 50s are, you know, on a better track as far as their health goes than they used to be. And in that case, they feel better than they might have felt, you know, 10 or 20 years prior to that. Plus, there's a bunch of different interesting things going on with technology in the health and medical field, right? A lot of people are doing interesting, weird things like stem cells and PRP, you know, protein-rich plasma and all type of stuff. So, you know, there's peptides and all type of shit. Now, I'm not suggesting that anybody does any of that stuff, but the options are there. You know what I mean? There's definitely a longevity culture out there nowadays where people that are older can still look and feel young. You know, just some of it's a little bit, I'll say, more ethical than other ways, right? I would say I'm doing good. I'm just editing a DMC clip, which will be sent later today. Okay, I got you. Yeah, upload that mug, man. That's what I'm saying. Not old man Cap or old man Logan is. I'm not old yet. Nah, yeah, you're not old. He said, Grumpy, hell no, she should be away from her kids. Well, I'm not going to go as far as to say that, but she definitely should be shamed enough to where she should be like, you know what? This is wrong. I should not be doing this with my kids, because that's exploitation, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to have your kids on the internet, which already to me is a little bit risky, because especially if you have enemies, now they know what your kids look like, and, you know, one of people's big weaknesses are their kids, and you know, all it takes is to have the wrong kind of person to, you know, draw their attention. And I'm not going to say it's that common, but you don't want the option to be there for people to try to do things and affect your family life. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, it's one thing to have your kids online, like I was saying, but when you're out there exploiting your kids and having them do certain things that are inappropriate, you know, it's like, that's wrong as hell. That's really wrong, and I believe we should shame people like that. Fuck how they feel, because at the end of the day, you know, that's bad for the kid, because guess what? That kid probably doesn't know no better. You know what I mean? Especially if they grew up like that, or if that's what they were taught. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say that she should get her kids taken from her, but she should be ashamed of it enough to try to change and stop doing that bullshit. You know what I mean? But those are her kids, man. If she wants to corrupt her kids and fuck them up and mess their mind up, then oh well. Good luck. That's all I got to say. Because to be honest too, not to continue on a lot with this, but one bad thing about that is if her kids get old enough to, or as they get older, if they start to come to realize that their mom was doing that type of shit and it was wrong for her doing it, then they might come to resent their mom. And now she'll have to live with, you know, down the road consequences. So, you know, a short-term gain can come with long-term problems. You see what I mean? Depending on what you do. So just keep that in mind, y'all. You think everything's cool today, but you got to think about what you're actually doing. You know what I mean? If you're doing something in a way that you can feel good about it, and you can go to sleep at night feeling good about yourself for the things you've done to get to where you want to be, then okay, that's cool. Especially if you have a good moral compass. But if you're out here doing shit that you know you should not be doing, and yet you just be like, well, I don't care because I'm making money off it. All right, bitch, one day it'll come back to you. Trust me. And I say bitch to the men and the women. It will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you get to keep living, you will at some point suffer the consequences of the choices you made. Straight up. Some people just live for today. They don't think about down the road. But shit, you could do something today that's really stupid to do that can, you know, not take effect or hit you till 5, 10, 20 years down the road. You know what I mean? And you don't want them kind of problems, man. Trust me. I've seen it happen to many people. You do not want them kind of problems. Just live your life with dignity. I'm not saying you got to walk around like you're fucking, what's it called? So self-righteous. but you don't want to do things that could corrupt yourself or corrupt your future, because your reputation is everything, right? And I think people who go around saying, who gives a fuck what people think? Okay, to a certain extent. But when it comes to your reputation, especially if you're out here in a public setting, your reputation is everything, 100%. So don't say or do anything that you don't feel comfortable about being known about years down the road. You know what I mean? Remember, said no worries if few people choose to leave, quality over quantity. Exactly, yep. Yeah, because I only really want the people coming through to the channel that hang out, you know, to actually hang out for long periods of time, that actually rock with what I'm saying. You know, of course, I would love to have everybody in the world to come watch my channel, but at the same time, I understand that I'm not going to be able to please everybody, and not everybody's going to like what I say or what I do or whatever. So the people who still are here, the people who still rock with me, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We have apparently a lot in common, you know, or at the very least, you guys like what I do. You find some type of value from what we do over here, whether it's entertainment or, you know, education, information, whatever it may be. So I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, I only want the people here that actually, you know, vibe with what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because if anybody's offended by what I got to say, then hey, you're more than welcome to click off the video straight up. You know what I mean? All I'm doing is keeping it real. So if anybody's got a problem with that, then it ain't my problem. For real. Better go look in the mirror. Anyway, let's see. I love the fact that there can be discussions without sugarcoating here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because certain things I'll try to be a little bit careful with the way I say it, because I'm not trying to offend anybody. But if, like I said, if I'm just, you know, spitting facts and somebody has a problem with that, then they must not ever heard nothing real in their life. You know what I mean? Or at least they ain't heard that. Whatever it may be to upset them. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I see what people do, but this guy making kids train already, so when they grow up, they become athletes instead of letting them be kids and have fun. Well, you know, my opinion on that is I do believe you should have kids doing something active as soon as possible. Like having a kid train and work out and do shit like at the age of 2 might be a little too young, but definitely let your kid run around, you know, as long as they're, you know, old enough to actually run. Because you don't want a lazy kid. You don't want your kid to be like 3, 4, 5 years old and just be sitting around all the time, just on a tablet or sitting there holding a phone. You know what I mean? Playing the game all day, because kids, they got so much energy, you know, and they're at the point of development where their hormones are, you know, are very active, and their body's developing. So it's like you don't want them just to sit around all day, because health problems can start really early. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say you want your kids like lifting weights and training in the gym like they're going to be Mr. Olympia or a gymnast at the age of 2 or 3 years old, but you know, the sooner you get them active, the better. Like with my son, man, as soon as he's old enough to do anything, I'm going to have him do whatever he can with me. Because his dad works out, you know what I mean? I like to work out and lift weights and train. I mainly do calisthenics, though. You know, I don't lift weights as much as I used to, because I've injured myself before, you know what I mean? Just because, you know, when you're young and you're strong, you think you could do anything. And I've fucked my back up before lifting weights. I've messed my shoulder up. Luckily, I've never had to get surgery. You know what I mean? I haven't injured myself bad enough to where I needed to get surgery, or I haven't broken nothing, thank God. But I've pulled some muscles before and put myself in a position where I couldn't work out for a few days, if not a few weeks before. So I don't really like to train with weights as much as I used to. So I just mainly train with body weight. But yeah, as soon as my son is old enough to do stuff like that with me, I'm going to have him do little stuff. You know what I mean? Have him do little push-ups and stuff, maybe when he's like 5 or 6. You know what I mean? Have him go run around with me, play catch with him, stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely want your kids to be active. You know, but that's all up to the parent, man. That's their choice. Let's see. Rumby said maybe your gaming stream should be named Let's Get Real with Orange. Gaming is basically the background thing. Oh yeah, most definitely. Megatron said, I got a call, man. By the way, thanks for your words, and I'll do my best. I got you, Megatron. If I don't see you back here later, brother, I hope you have a good one, all right? Appreciate you stopping by. Good luck on the call. I'm not sure what the call's about, but either way, good luck. SOM said, yeah, there's been some smart kids that seen what their parents were doing when they grew up, and sadly kids resent them, as you said. Yep, exactly. Because kids a lot of times will just go along with what you're saying or doing because they don't know no better, or they might be intimidated. They might be trying to impress you. There could be a bunch of different reasons for that. But if at any point in time they come to realize what, they were involved with was wrong to do, you know what I mean, or it was wrong for them at least, then they could come to resent that parent and be like, damn, my parent was fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, my parent was actually a bad person, And you don't want that. You don't want your kids looking down on you. You want them to look up to you and respect you. So do respectable things. If we got any parents in the chat, man, and nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect, but to the best of your ability, carry yourself with respect that way your children can look up to you, because you are the example for them. You know what I mean? You are the example. Like, they're going to learn most of what they do from you. So just keep that in mind. And their peers, so, be mindful who they spend their time with, you know what I mean? Be weary and aware of who their friends are, who their boyfriends or girlfriends are, their social group, that type of thing. Who their teachers are, what school they go to, all that stuff is important. Let's see. Grumpy said those kids need a good father figure. Yep. She's exhausted taking care of 2 small children and all the other challenges of everyday life. She was complaining that the kids don't obey her, not surprised. It's difficult alone. When kids are here for overnight, they behave nicely. Yeah, the girls try a few shenanigans, but I only need to change the tone a bit, and there's no issue. Exactly. That's why, like, if there's any single mothers in the chat, because that'll happen sometimes. Maybe a woman, thought a guy was actually going to be a good guy, and maybe he deceived her. I'm not trying to say that that's the case for all women, but sometimes that happens. It's rare, but it does happen. To where, a woman ends up having a kid with a guy who she, can't stay with for whatever reason. Or just the guy might simply leave, and then all of a sudden you become a single mother. Well, props to you for sticking it out and raising those kids and being there for them and taking care of them and nurturing them and giving them what they need. But at the same time, the best thing you could do is find someone in your life that that's a man. It doesn't have to be another boyfriend or, another husband or whatever. But it could just be like your brother. It could be an uncle. It could be your own father. Try to get somebody that's a good, influence, that's someone you respect. If you're a mother and you're a single mother in the chat, man, or if anybody's watching this stream after it posts live, watching the replay, if you are a mother to a child or many children and the father's not around, the father of them kids are not around, then you need to find a guy that you respect and look up to be a good influence for those children. Because all children, not just boys, but girls too, need a good male influence in their life. 100%. So shout out to you, Grumpy, for being that. I'm assuming you're talking about a family member, so shout out to you. SOM said, yeah, the guy wants them to become gold medalists, which will be like more than 10 years in the future, but yeah, can't make them lazy. That's tricky because some of the best athletes were, kids who grew up training at an early age. But it's hard to say what's too young. I mean, obviously, if the kid is not able to do certain things, then that's too young to do it, right? Like, if a kid can't pick up weights and they will hurt themselves doing so, then they're too young to train. At least they're training with weights. But if they can run, get them running. Just don't overexhaust your kids to the point where you're, injuring them. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want, just because your kid can run around doesn't mean you make them run for hours a day, make them run marathons and shit at a young age, because that could fuck them up. So just be smart about it. You know what I mean? As long as the parents are smart, and usually them gymnast parents, usually they come from a family line of gymnasts, so they most of the time know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's see. So yeah, I agree. Getting a good father figure will definitely help them with the darker parts of the world when they grow up. Absolutely. Because the father is the protector and the guidance. Now, provider, nowadays it's tricky because not all men are able to provide for their families like they used to back in the day. Sometimes the woman's making the most money in the family household. But that doesn't mean that the man should be any less respected. You know what I'm saying? But in general, whether the man is a provider or not, still his biggest role of all is guidance, right? You know what I mean? The biggest role and responsibility of a man is to protect and guide the woman of the household and the children of the household, okay? Guide them and protect them, make sure that they have the right, the right path laid forward in front of them. You know what I mean? Because mostly, not all men, but most men are more logical than women tend to be, right? Women are more emotional. That's just natural. That's just human nature. So with that being the case, the man has to be able to have the more well thought out planning for the direction of the family and how things are ran in the household. And then the mother's role is to be nurturing. You know what I mean? Be almost more like a caretaker, more of like that the soft, empathetic side of things. You know what I'm saying? That's the general consensus of what it is, Not everybody is going to be like that. That doesn't apply to every single living person on earth, whether you're a man or woman, but that's just the general idea of it. So, with that being the case, it's some women might think that they're able to raise children all on their own, and they could be the mother and the father. No, you cannot. That's impossible. You know what I mean? And not to make it about this, but statistically, single fathers tend to raise less problematic children than single mothers. But that's mainly because the guy is typically the guide, like I said. So if you got a good enough guy who's willing to be a single parent to children, you know what I mean, and instead of just saying, oh, fuck this, I don't want this responsibility and just leave, typically that man has some good foundation to him to begin with. Because that could be for many reasons why there's no mother around it. She might not have made it through childbirth, and that's a very sad thing. And instead of just up and going and get another woman, he's like, okay, I'm just going to tough this out and raise these kids by myself. And, respect and props out to a person like that, because that's very, very tough. It's tough for anybody to raise kids on their own, whether you're a guy or girl, man or woman. But in general, kids do way better with both parents. Not to say that they won't turn out bad if they have both parents, but the chances of that are very slim. You know what I mean? And there are people that grow up in single mother households, single father households, and still turn out to be decent, well-to-do people in life. But if you really care about your children and you want to give them the best opportunity possible and the best upbringing possible, then they should have both influences in their life. It doesn't necessarily have to be the father of the child or even the mother of the child, but there should be a male presence and a female presence to balance these children out. You see what I mean? Because children, they go through a lot of changes between the ages of 1 and 7. And a lot of their identity is developed in those years, so that's very, very crucial. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, it matters all the way up till they're 18, at least, but the ages of from the time they're born up to the age of 7, a lot of that stuff is foundational. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. One of the kids looked 8 to 10, lifting a decent weight, and was cautious thinking what's going on here. But hey, I don't know them, so good luck to them. Yeah, good luck to them. As long because you don't want to injure yourself at that early of an age. That could set you off on a bad path. You could pull a muscle or break a bone, and then now you might have a permanent weakness because of that. And that's what I'm saying. One of the streams says 0 to 5 is when moms are needed, and 5 to 17 is when fathers are needed. I think a decent balance is needed. Yep. I think it's important for the man and woman to be there the whole child's life as long as possible. At least until they're an adult, because once they're an adult, then at that point, it's all up to them. You know what I mean? Like some people, they grew up in not the best situations as a child, and, the parent is the responsibility. Everything that is going on with that kid is the parent is responsible for, right? But once a child becomes an adult and they're out there in the world making their own choices and decisions, if they're still living problematic lives just because of how they grew up, then that's on them. Because you can only blame your parent for so long up to the point where it's like, all right, well, what are you doing now? You know what I mean? Take some accountability. If you're an adult, especially if you're not living around your parents anymore and you're on your own, and you're still crying and complaining about what your parents did and what they didn't do, and who was there and who wasn't, then you gotta just suck it up and say, you know what? I may not have had the best upbringing, the best childhood, but I don't want to continue that trend for myself or even for my children. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't easy. Trust me. I know it's not easy, but you know, at some point, people gotta stop blaming their parents. So that doesn't have a whole lot to do with your comment, SOM, but that's basically the gist of it. You know what I mean? The parents 100% can be blamed for everything that goes on with the child when they're young, but once that child's out in the world and making their own decisions, let's say if you raise a kid to the best of your ability and you raise them with decent values and morals, and they still turn out to be fucked up, then that's on them. Like once they're grown, let's say they're in their 20s and they are doing stupid shit because they were hanging around the wrong people after they, graduated high school or something, and they didn't utilize or take into consideration the stuff you taught them growing up, then that's their dumb fault. You know what I mean? Because I've seen people in my family, I'll just say this, who felt guilty about the stuff that their children did. And I know the parents, I know how they are. So I'm like, okay, well, you can only do so much. Once they're making their own choices and decisions, it's not up to you no more with the lives they lead. You know what I'm saying? As someone said, people looks at me and think I'll be a great athlete. I'm thinking, don't look at me. Y'all who ain't that old could become one too. Well, I mean, if you want to. If you don't want to, that's also within your right, SOM. You know what I mean? But it just depends. Maybe if someone believes in that you have a future in that, maybe you don't have to pursue it, but you should probably look into maybe, possibly doing some things that involve that. Because you never know. Especially if you're not too sure or set on what your purpose is in life or what your goals actually are or what you want them to be. It's worth exploring certain things, especially if you don't know what you got your mindset on yet. Grumpy said, okay, I'm closing the office for the day. I'll keep listening to your podcast, Getting Real with Arn. Yes, sir. You gotta do some cooking, play with the public, etc. So house needs are met before the stream. I got you, bro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your stream though, you know what I mean? What time of day you think you might be doing that, Grumpy? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't hold stuff against your parents for real. You got to forgive them and move on. Yep. He said even some parents got to know they did wrong and forgive themselves. 100%. Exactly. Yeah, try to always make amends though. Like if there's any parents in the chat who, feel like they could have did better with raising their kids, forgive yourself, but at least let that child know like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, don't just be like, well, I'm ashamed to talk about it and I'm blah, blah. No, you should apologize. You know what I mean? If you know you could have did a better job, then just let your kid know, like, hey, I just want you to know I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I know I probably could have did better, but I just know I love you and I'm here now. Because I know some people whose parents might have been alcoholics growing up or used to use drugs when their kids was growing up. You know what I mean? And they got to forgive themselves, but they also have to make amends. They have to own up to it and take accountability. Oh man, what is this little damn sandworm at, boy? Snake ass thing. There we go, yes sir. What's up, Matthew? Have I seen you before, man? I feel like I've seen you before, Matthew. Matthew Morrell, what's up? Is that how you say your name, man? Let said, I'm aiming to start 2 hours from now. Okay, I got you. I probably should still be up by then. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. I know it will hurt. Like a motherfucker when you have a lot of regrets instead of less against loved ones. Yep. Yeah, it does hurt. I mean, it sucks. But that's why you got to make good decisions day by day to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to make mistakes, but some things that people do, they know better. Like some people know damn well they shouldn't be doing certain things, but they still do them anyway because they don't care, or they're being selfish, or they're just living for today, or they're trying to get some short-term gain or gratification. But it's like, listen, you know, there's, as long as you live to see tomorrow, there always will be a tomorrow. So just think about that. And anything y'all do, man, think about like, okay, how is this going to affect me tomorrow, or a week from now, or a month from now, or years from now? You know? So yeah, it does hurt when people do things they shouldn't be doing, or make mistakes, but that's why you should, as best as possible, learn from other people's mistakes. That way you don't got to go through the same shit. Matthew said, he said, are you saying, is this game free? Is that what you're asking? Oh, and by the way, y'all, if anybody has this game, that's in the chat. And if you guys want to jump on the game with me, dog, let me know. But you got to be a member of the Discord, okay? I'll put that link in the chat. I do this periodically for y'all. Well, join it while you can, man. Join it while you can. But yeah, you got to be a member of the Discord to join this game with me, all right? This game is definitely co-op. So if y'all want to do that, man, just hop in, but you got to be in Discord. Oh shit, what the hell? We almost got messed up, dog. Dude, I can't stand this enemy right here. No, give me a break, man. Come on, come on, come on. What a scary ass enemy, bro. Come on over here, dog. Come at me. Look at this. Alright, that's okay. I'll go to you. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna read the chat here in a second. I just got locked in. This is definitely challenging. Hold on. See what I'm saying? Look at this shit, bro. Shatter that hole. Come on. Damn, it's still alive. There's no way. This is crazy. And see, it doesn't help too. This fucking thing just keeps running. It's dead. It's dead. Ooh, and we just got a trophy. It says kill a scatterer with his own mines. Really? I didn't know we did that. I didn't even know that was possible. What the hell? Anyway, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's pretty tight. Let's see. Matthew said not, then said yes. I'm a little confused with what you're talking about, Matthew. So I'm assuming you're saying you have not been here before? But you are asking, is the game free? If you have PlayStation Plus, I think Premium or one of those tiers, then yeah, it is free technically if you have one of those. But in general, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much it is actually, but yeah, if you got PlayStation Plus Premium, you should be able to get it. You know what I mean? Or Essential or whatever it is. One of those tiers, you know. Alpha said also congratulations on 409 subs on. Let's get to 420. Yes, sir. Y'all heard the man. Let's get the 420 subs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for being here. Even the ones way back in that chat not typing nothing, I appreciate y'all too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to type nothing if you're here. I get it. It be like that sometimes, you know. But I just appreciate y'all coming through. You know. Let me see. SOM said, oh wait, hold on. Alpha said, if I get extra, I'll hop on with you on. That's what's called extra. PlayStation Plus Extra. Thank you, Alpha. But yeah, if you get it, bro, let me know. Or even if you just get the game, that'd be cool too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know how much it is, but you know, if it's If it's within your budget or you know you're in the market for a new game, bro, check it out. It's definitely dope. I like this game a lot better than I thought it would. You know what I'm saying? And I probably would have still spent money on it, even though I was able to play it for free, just because of my subscription. I still probably would have bought this game because it's that damn fun. You know. As I said, I'm also getting the urge to try the new Monster Hunter, and as this game kind of reminds me of it, yeah, it does kind of feel like that, don't it? And I'm not gonna lie, I've been looking at the new Monster Hunter. Isn't it called Monster Hunter Wilds or something? I was looking at that shit. I've never played a Monster Hunter game in my life. And I've always thought about it, but this new one that's coming out soon, it looks really damn cool. So I might actually get that. You say I like jumping into franchises that people like that ain't strictly online multiplayer. Yep. Yeah, because I mean, you know, these games that are always live, you know, these live service games, bro, they've lost their luster. You know what I mean? They're not as cool as they used to be. Because when they first started coming out, I was like, okay, this is new, something unique and different. But now it's like almost every damn game is live service. You know, it's stupid. You know, it just feels like a money grab because they got all this microtransaction bullshit in there. Advertisements all in your face, left and right, you know, and then the game's got the nerve to not even be fun or have a good storyline to it. So it's like, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I mean? Like, don't make no game where you think you gonna make all this money, but you ain't bringing no value to the table, dog. Because what the fuck? I mean, gamers ain't stupid. You know what I mean? Oh, snap, what the hell? Oh, okay, no, this ain't as bad as that last fight we were doing, but let's get this guy up out here. Remember that Marauder that killed us, y'all? This ain't the same type of enemy, but he's still pretty tough. See what I'm saying? Somebody just keep knocking me down and shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me with that shit. Whoa, bro. More than half my damn health got taken away by that. That's incredible. This thing is strong as hell. Oh, and it's got a red fucking number above his head. No wonder. Oh, shit. Okay, we got Shattered. We got Shattered. Bro, this is hella crazy, bro. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm staying back from that, bro. That shit almost killed us last time. This is crazy, man. Fuck, this is like one of the most difficult fights I've had in this game so far.
turn to dust.
It's over. It's over. It's over. God dang. Oh boy, man, my hands are legitimately sweating right now, and it's not hot in my apartment, bro. My hands are sweating. That was intense. Y'all heard how quiet I was, boy? Or you heard I wasn't talking? You could tell I wasn't talking, boy. That was fucking concentrating hard as a mug. That shit was stressful, man. But we did it, y'all. We did it. Crazy. Oh my God, that was crazy. Was that part of the mission? That wasn't even part of the mission. What the hell? All right, let's head over here, man. We're like wasting all type of time and shit. Man, anyway,
is close. Do you
that's what I'm
feel it?
saying. Like Fortnite. Wait, what was he talking about? Oh, it's okay. I was saying something and I totally missed it. It's all good though. Whatever he said, I'm sure he'll say it again. But that's what I'm saying. Like Fortnite or overarching loop that. Oh, like that. Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, I'm not even a fan of Fortnite. Like I played that back in the day when it first came out, and you know, it's a good game. You know, well-made game. I can understand why a lot of people play it, but it ain't for me. He said Overwatch. Oh, okay. Yeah, and Overwatch. Yeah. See, Overwatch and Fortnite are good. You know what I mean? But all these other companies are trying to do games like that. That's the problem. You know, it's like I understand. You know, copy the greats and do something good that has been done before, but at some point, man, it gets a little oversaturated, it gets a little old and monotonous. You know what I mean? So one thing in the game industry that's lacking is creativity and originality. You know what I mean? The hell's that thing healing it? Oh no, you gotta go.
That beast
He's trying to heal people and shit.
the other race.
Yeah, we can't be having
Cannot
that.
allow this.
Hell no. Bro, quit running, dog. Straight up. There we go. Where's the other one at? Where's the other one? Are you stuck, huh? Looking stupid. This boy's stuck on stupid, y'all. Look at him. Come on up here. Bring your big dumb ass up here, boy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, shatter him, fuck it. Out of there. Goodbye. Let me get this chest right quick. Let's see. Alpha said I saw all the DMC games on sale in the store. I might get them. Are you for real? Ooh, I didn't know that. I gotta check that out then. That's what I'm saying. When I saw Minecraft all the way back in 2014, I never saw the appeal still, but each has their preference. You're right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be people. I say this 1,000 times. I can say 1,000 more. There's people who play certain games that I would never play. You know, and vice versa. That's just how it is. You know. So I respect people for playing the games they like to. You know, that's just how it be. To each their own. But let's see. Let me do this right quick so we don't let time pass, because you know things be popping up and disappearing in this game. It's kind of weird. I didn't realize that. Yo, what's up, Raven? What's up, man? Good morning to you. He said smashing buttons like you smashing them. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Shout out to you, Raven. Appreciate you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Alpha, I wanted to buy it, but I don't usually like to buy sales. I like to buy full price to support the devs for future games or their efforts in the game. Each to their own. Gotta save your money, too. Okay, well, SM, do you want to know something about that, bro? Now, there are royalties and stuff like that, but usually when it comes to deals like that, bro, that's a price that Sony set, not all the time that the devs set. So yeah, you could say, okay, I'm buying a game at full price, but the only times where the devs aren't making, the kind of money that you think they would be making, is not when you're buying a game on sale from the store digitally. It's if you go to a resale shop, or let's say if I sell you a game from myself personally, right? Let's say you live by me, you're my neighbor or something, and I have a game that you want to buy. And I'm like, oh, yo, hey, instead of getting it from the store or getting it from the PlayStation Store digitally or going from, the GameStop and buying it, just buy it from me for like $10 or something. Now that money only goes to me and not the devs. You see what I mean? So that's the only way in that case. But no, a lot of times in these deals where they have it licensed through the store like that, the devs were paid a lump sum of money usually. Okay, they usually were paid a lump sum of money to where PlayStation could license out the game, and then the money that they make. Now, not all deals are like this. It depends on the individual deal. But let's say if I had a game company, I could sell the licensing fee, have licensing fee and sell it to Sony for, a couple $1 million. And then Sony at that point can sell the game for whatever they want to. You know what I mean? They've already paid me my share of it, But it just all depends on the deal. You know what I mean? But if I was you, I would take advantage of the sales for real. I respect the whole effort of trying to support the devs, though. Let's see. You said I thought I was going to have a field day with Fortnite when it hit on Switch, when it is a major title in the industry, but I realized it went up in arms about nothing that didn't interest me. Yeah. It definitely ain't everybody's kind of game. Opposite, understandable, yep. Then that's what I'm saying. Alpha, that's what holds me off from games. I wish I didn't have that issue. I would say, yeah, I get it. SOM, I just get stuff on sale since if it's cheap, I get that game, yep. SOM said, oh, okay, because that's why the game industry are trying to get rid of physical media, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Because like I said, with physical media, for one, they have to print the disc, they have to print the booklets, print the cases. That all costs money, right? And not to mention, like I just said, I can own the game and resell it to you, and they don't get to make the sale twice. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I own a game and you want to play it. If it's digital, I can't sell you my digital copy of the game, but I can sell you my physical copy of the game. Now, if it's digital and that was the only way to get it, then you would have no choice but to buy it from the store, from the digital download. You know what I mean? So in a way, it is, for them to make more money. But I don't see physical media going anywhere anytime soon because there's a ton of people that prefer it. Even though I own way more games digitally than I own on disc, I still would prefer to have a disc option if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the idea of them saying, oh, this game isn't on disc at all. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What you mean, though? Like, what if I don't have internet access? So that's a double-edged sword because way more people today have internet than they used to, right? There's way more people nowadays that have internet than who used to have it. But at the same time, there might be somebody who wants to play your game, whichever company's selling the game. Somebody might want to play a company's game, but because they don't have internet, they can't go to the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store or whatever and then buy the game there and download it. So, that there is a market for people who only want physical copies. And even some people with internet prefer physical copies. You know what I mean? Final Fantasy 16, for example, I bought that on disc. Spider-Man 2, I bought that on disc. You see what I mean? Stuff like that. Infamous Second Son, I had that on disc, but, I've been playing it downloaded because some games... I think they have it set up. I'm not exactly sure. There might be some games where if you buy it, well, actually, I don't think that's the case. I think that's tough to say. So I'm trying to think if there's a game you buy on disc, will it unlock the digital version too? Some games might be like that, but it's not too common. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think you get the gist of it. Let's see. You said, so speaking on that, what are your thoughts on physical games going extinct as it's clearly going there, but it's only around because a majority of people prefer it? Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. There's definitely a big push for that because like I just said, these companies stand to make way more money by only having the discs. They don't have to do nothing like that. They don't have to store them on the shelves and pay stores to buy, copies of their discs. They can just simply put it out on the internet for in the store for free as far as the charge goes to them. And then whatever platform they utilize to sell the game, that's how they'll make the money. That's how they generate the revenue. Now, they will have to share profits, but they would have to share profits with companies anyway. Like, Perfect example, GameStop, right? I'll just say this real quick so we can get back to the game because we got a lot to do. And I don't plan on being on this game not as long as I was yesterday. But anyway, um, GameStop, right? Or EB Games or Game Crazy, like back in the day, them companies are really not around no more. GameStop actually merged with EB Games, a few decades ago, and then they still had some EB Games stores and then GameStop stores, but then at some point they just totally took over everything and just made everything GameStop. So there's really no other like major brand company that's a game store now other than like Walmarts and Targets and shit like that. And even then, those are just like, they sell all type of different stuff in there. But GameStop, for example, if I made a game and our game is finished and ready to be sold on the store shelves or in the PlayStation store, Xbox store, or whatever, if I'm selling a physical version of the game, physical disc of the game, GameStop will buy a certain number of the games from me, right? They'll buy it from me at wholesale. So GameStop will purchase like, let's say 500,000 copies of a game I'm selling, or maybe 1 million copies, 1 million units. And they might give me, like $50 per game. And then they're going to sell it to you for 60. So they're going to make like $10 roughly on each game sold, and I'm only going to make 50 per each game sold. But it's a better deal than me hoping that somebody buys that many. Because guess what? If GameStop only sells 100,000, but they bought 1 million from me, then I still made, $5 million or $50 million. Whereas if I just sold it digitally, you know what I'm saying? Then, and only 100,000 people bought it, then I only made like what, $500,000 instead of 50 million. So it's a tricky thing. That's why they do a lot of studying, on the markets, and they do. There's a word for it. I forgot what it is, but they basically do a lot of research and try to see what the numbers are, and see how many people are actually buying games on disc, how many people are buying games digitally, the areas that the people are buying them in, like the regions, as far as like what country are buying games more digital than physical, and even in America, like what regions of America are buying more digital than physical. So there's a lot of market research that goes into that. You see what I mean? But there's a benefit to both. There's a benefit to the selling the game physical, and there's a benefit to selling the game digital. Because like I said, there is definitely a cost associated with selling the physical, but the chances are higher to make more money in the case that your game doesn't sell well. Because not all the time, but in most cases, if GameStop buys a certain number, or Walmart or Target buys a certain number of your games on disc, and they just don't sell them, it's up to them if they sell them games or not, right? But they done bought the games from you already. They're sitting on their shelves, so they own the games in a way where they can sell them however they want to. So if Target, like you might see, for example, if you go to a Target or Walmart, a game that just came out like a few months ago might now be, instead of $70, might be $60. It might be on sale. And that's because Walmart or Target's like, yo, we've had this shit on our shelves for quite a while and we're not making no money off it. People ain't buying it, so let's lower the price just a little bit. You know what I mean? And within a margin to where they can still make some profit, but they're going to make less than they would have if someone bought it. But the thing is, if no one's buying it, then they're not making nothing. See what I mean? So there's a lot of shit that goes into it. Business is very, very convoluted, very complicated, and very elaborate. There's a bunch of shit to learn when it comes to that stuff, but a lot of stuff I've learned over many years. So, yeah, I want them to keep physical copies. I want there to be an option. You know what I mean? So I think maybe one day that'll change, but it ain't going to be no time soon. You know what I mean? I think we're definitely going to see discs still being utilized for quite a while, but here's one issue, another issue, SOM. The more advanced games get, right, the more sophisticated games get, the less chance there are going to be able to fit on a disc. Now, Blu-rays can fit quite a bit of data, but if you notice nowadays, a lot of games, when you buy a game on disc, it still has to be installed on the console. You see what I mean? And that's because they can't run it from the disc like they used to. Most games nowadays, when you put it in the disk drive in your game system, it doesn't just boot right up and start to play. It has to install and copy data off the disk onto the console, and a lot of times it has to also connect to the internet and download extra data. You see what I mean? So, yeah, there will be a time, unless they come up with another physical media that's more advanced than Blu-ray to where it can hold more data. There will come a time where Blu-rays will not be able to be utilized for games. Like just like back in the day on PS1, those were CDs. Those were just straight compact discs. And then obviously PS2 and PS3 utilized, or actually PS3 had Blu-ray, but PS2 had DVDs. They can't fit no games on no DVDs now, and certainly not on a compact disc, not on a CD. See what I mean? So, there's the gist of it. That's what I say, yeah, I'm not going to front. I hope 8K Blu-ray movies become a thing, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. What's the more advanced than Blu-ray, though? Let me look it up right quick. I'm actually curious about that now. Oh, hold on 1 second, y'all. One second. Bear with me. I just read somewhere on here that fucking chocolate is getting recalled by the FDA in America. What the fuck? Oh, okay. The products were labeled vegan were found to contain milk. Okay. It's all good. I'm not vegan. I ain't got to worry about that. I'm not vegan. And I'm not allergic to milk. But then again, a lot of the milk nowadays is not the way it used to be. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, man, it's not the same quality as it used to be. Shit, most food ain't the same way it used to be now. It's pretty sad. But anyway, let's see. More advanced. What's more advanced than Blu-rays? One second, Joe. Apparently there's such thing as a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. But it's still Blu-ray, you know what I mean? Interesting. Yep. 4K Ultra HD. Does anybody in the chat remember back in the day when Xbox, I think it was with Xbox One actually. I'm pretty sure, I think. Or it was either Xbox One or Xbox 360, one of those. But there was a time where, yeah, actually it might have been Xbox 360. But no, there was a time where instead of using Blu-rays, so between, okay, compact discs, CDs, right, then DVDs, right, digital video discs, then they had, it was HD DVDs. Y'all remember that? Does anybody in the chat remember those? They had HD DVDs for a little while. I think it was on Xbox. And then people quickly realized, like, yo, this shit's stupid. Because Blu-ray was way more advanced and cheaper. Y'all remember that? Let me see. What year was this? Let's see. HD DVD. That's crazy. I remember that. I think that was on Xbox 360. Yeah, HD DVDs came out in 2006. April 18, 2000. Yeah, 2006 is what it says. HD DVD, man, that's crazy. High capacity optical disc. Yep. Yeah, that shit quickly died off. It lasted like 2 years because I remember, I was growing up, that shit came and went really fast. And since they stopped doing them in '08, they stopped making and marketing HD DVDs in 2008. So it only lasts like not even 2 years. Interesting. Anyway, let's get back to the chat, y'all. SOM said, yeah, and that was Nintendo's downfall, not going to disc. Yep, back when the cartridges, during the PS1 generation. SOM said 4K Blu-rays at the moment. Yep, 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays are the top of the line. So they'll have those. Actually, I'm curious to see how much data it holds. How much data can a UHD Blu-ray, 4K UHD? Hold on. There we go. It says 66 to 100 gigabytes. Wow. That ain't a lot, to be honest with you, because some of these games nowadays, not all of them, but there are some games that are over 100 gigabytes as a game. Shit, I think GTA 5 is over 100 gigs, just as an example. And then God of War is like, I think God of War Ragnarok's like 80 or 90 gigs, something like that. So yeah, they're getting close to the edge of what's possible with these discs. As someone said, but PS5s do 8K, so maybe discs are 8K, but 4K Blu-rays are the highest qualities for movies at the moment. Yep. I don't know of any PS5s that does 8K though. I don't think that's true. Because they barely are tapping into 4K really. They marketed the PS5 as a 4K game console, but right out the box back in 2020, they weren't really performing at 4K quality. He said, "Oh yeah, I don't remember them, but I bought one HD DVD of Happy Gilmore. Never watched that disc, but it got it because it's rare, but the product quality wasn't good." Yeah. At this point, that might be a collector's item for real. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, it is time to take a break. All right, when we return, we're gonna knock out these missions, before we end the stream, that type of thing. And I will be doing a music stream for y'all, hopefully early this morning, at some point this morning. All right. But anyway, y'all, in the meantime, take this time to do what you need to do. Get your bathroom breaks in, man. Get your water refills. Y'all know what's up. Make you a mixed drink if you're old enough. Grab you some snacks and shit like that. All right. Maybe even make you a sandwich if that's what you want to do. All right. I will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. If you do not want to hang around during the break, man, it's all good. Just hit that like button on the way out for me if you could. And hit the subscribe button. All right. Subscribe to the channel as well if you have not yet already. All right. With all that being said, y'all, intermission break has officially commenced. All right, y'all. I'm back. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that break. As always, let me check the chat. Let's see. SOM said also, I see a video that had HD videotapes for a period of time. Believe it or not. I believe it. I believe that. People on the video, I never seen one myself, but I do believe it. People on the video said the quality was pretty good, but better just to get Blu-ray. Yeah, Blu-ray is superior to everything, at least for now. I don't know if you guys remember this though. This makes me sound old, but some of y'all might be old enough as well to remember it. Laserdisc. Y'all remember that shit? Now that's from way back in the day, man. Laserdiscs. Now those were pretty costly to produce, and they were quite large. But Laserdisc was definitely a media format at once upon a time. I think that came around the same time, or maybe a little bit before DVDs. Certainly after CDs. But yeah, Laserdisc was definitely a media format. You know what I'm saying? A physical media, type of physical media. But yeah, Laserdisc. That's an old school one right there. Let's see. Then SOM said, pretty sad. See those ideas not moving to a better place, but that's how business goes. Sadly, yep. People go where quality is. You know what I mean? That's why I keep telling folks who are in the business or entrepreneurs or even people who sell anything in general. When you making money the focus of what you're doing, then you lose sight of actually providing value. You know what I mean? And so just because something may seem lucrative at the time doesn't mean it's going to have longevity. You know what I mean? So you want to focus on making something that's quality. That way most people will understand what's quality over something that's just cheap to get. See what I mean? Like, there's not a coincidence why a lot of people will buy an iPhone over buying a cheaper Android phone, right? Because look, you can find plenty of, Android phones that are only like $200, maybe $300, but iPhones start at almost $1,000, all of them, especially if they're brand new. You know what I mean? But yeah, people still get up in line and go on the release day to get them. That's because it's a quality phone, and there's also a brand name attached to it and stuff like that. But if you can deliver quality, then people understand quality because word of mouth is the best marketing there ever is. Then yeah, your shit will sell. As someone said, I would like to see an HD videotape, but it is whatever if I don't. Oh, let me look it up actually. HD, what are you talking about? Like a video cassette? A VHS? Is that what you're talking about? HD VHS. Apparently it was called DVHS. Interesting. It was made by JVC in collaboration with Hitachi, Matsushita, I never heard of them, and Philips. I've had some Philips speakers before. I've definitely had some Hitachi stuff before. Interesting. But yeah, right here it says, in 2002, pre-recorded D VHS cassettes were sold under the brand name D Theater in the U.S. While D Theater is a D VHS tape, it is incompatible with D VHS decks not bearing the D Theater logo. Interesting. They provide content in both 720p and 1080i, as well as at least one Dolby Digital audio track. That's fascinating. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Wow. Yeah, that's news to me. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's very interesting, actually. Then SOM said, yeah, movies like Black Panther, or especially older movies, look good on 4K Blu-ray. It's only if you wanted to spend the money. I wanted to buy them at the time to take advantage of my 4K TV. Yeah. I mean, 4K was kind of like a concept back, over 10 years ago. and there was like, 4K stuff available even back then, but I think now, today, the time we're living in now is where 4K has more of a place. You know what I mean? 4K is a little more common now than it used to be, and even then, 4K to me, to my eyes, right? Maybe not to everybody, but to my eyes, 4K is not that much more significant than like 1080p. 1440p is what it would be considered, but it looks good. It looks good. You said I heard 4K Blu-rays and video quality and sound surpass Netflix or other video services in quality. Bit rates or whatever it is, more info packed on the disc. Even Blu-ray is said to pass 4K on Netflix. Well, yeah, that makes sense because when it comes to something that's streaming, you got to worry about the internet and bandwidth and, internet speed and stuff. So when you're dealing with anything that's streamed over the internet, it's a little bit different than something that's more localized. See what I mean? And there's a loss in quality when anything is transferred over any type of media. So, for example, let's say it is actually possible that, let's say if you have an MP3 on your computer and you transfer it to another device and then back and forth multiple times, it'll take a while, but you can actually degrade the quality of the audio in an MP3 even if you keep transferring over and over and over. You know what I mean? Now there is a type of format of music, at least of audio, that's called lossless format. You know what I mean? That actually takes up a lot more data. It's way bigger of a file. So let's say like a 3-minute song would be, maybe 5 to 8 megabytes as an MP3. A lossless quality audio file would be like, maybe 20 megabytes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's that. Yeah. Let me see. Trying to find the acronym for it. Because MP3 is obviously not just MP3. It stands for something. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what it's called. FLAC. There's 2 different kinds though. There's Apple's lossless. That's a hard word to say for me. Apple's lossless quality, which is stands for. Let's see what they say. Hold on. Apple Lossless Audio Codec. That's what that stands for. ALAC. And then there's FLAC, which I don't know what that stands for, but I recognize the acronym. It stands for Free Lossless Audio Codec. Okay, yep. So that usually is not guaranteed to lose any quality, but it's very, very up there. You know what I'm saying? It has a way bigger bit rate than MP3 does. Because most MP3, to be honest with you, I know it's just from making songs and having to render them and everything. Most MP3 songs are at about 320 gigabytes per second. You know what I mean? As far as the audio quality goes, the bit rate. And FLAC is like 1,000 at least. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let's see. It might not be quite as much, but it's more than 320. I'll say that. Let's actually find out the actual number right quick. Yeah, okay, so it's between 800 gigabytes per second and 1,400 gigabytes per second. So yeah, right around 1,000. I was right about that. That's like the mid-range. That's the bit rate. So it's pretty high. That's why the files are so large, you know what I mean? Whereas MP3 doesn't have to be that big. Let's see. Then you said I heard. Oh, wait, my man. You said no. I don't remember laser discs. Damn, are they floppy disks? No, they're like big ass, like super large discs. You know what I mean? They basically look like rainbow. Like the other side kind of looks like a rainbow a little bit. Maybe not all of them, but the ones I saw were. And they're pretty big, like almost the size of a plate. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Just Google Laserdisc. Laserdisc. Let's see. Yeah, Laserdiscs, they're quite large. Yep, I'm looking at one right now. They're just big as fuck for no reason. They're about the size of a vinyl record. You know what I mean? You ever seen a vinyl record before? They're way bigger than a CD. And way bigger than a DVD or Blu-ray. Let's see. You said I had seen 3D Blu-rays around that. People like, but never experienced one, even though they're still around. Oh yeah, I remember the 3D stuff. That was around like 2006, 2007, all the way up to like 09, 2010. You know what I mean? That's what 2010 is when the 3D DVDs, 3D Blu-rays and stuff were taking off. But it didn't catch on for real because, you know, not everybody likes to see stuff in 3D. Some people, it gives them headaches. They actually had 3D TVs for a while. Do y'all remember that? That was over a decade ago. That was actually a thing. It didn't last long either. 3D TVs. You know, those were actually pretty cool when I first saw them come out, but no, they're just not practical. You know what I'm saying? 3D TVs are not practical at all. Cool concept though. I always love to see the stuff that people are doing. Matter of fact, nowadays, there's some I saw last year, I think, or maybe it might have been more recent, but they have like a see-through TV, a clear TV. You see what I mean? Where the TV can either go from opaque to translucent or transparent. And, it, you know, basically you can't see the edges of it. You know, it looks just like a piece of glass, like a big, you know, TV screen size piece of glass. And it could just like, you know, basically render pixels right there, you know, on the within the panels and create a solid image. You know what I mean? But I didn't really look at too much of it to see like, is it actually better than what we have today as far as like the lighting effects and the image quality goes. But if you're looking at like a fucking clear TV, bro, you know what I'm saying? For one, it might be kind of strange to watch, but it's probably cool to some. But that TV is like, I think it says like $30,000, something like that. Let me see, clear TV. How about this? See-through TV. Yeah, LG has one. It's the world's first transparent OLED TVs. They got a 77-inch one, 4K smart TV for $60,000. $60,000. They have some that are cheaper than that, you know. But LG, they got one for 60 grand. That's crazy. That's hella expensive. Like, what the fuck? That's a down payment on a house or a really nice car. You know what I'm saying? A brand new car. Yep. So yeah, that's from last year. So that's about a year old technology at least. He said, yeah, a VHS, forgot the name. Okay, of the HD tapes, yep, DVHS is what it's called. Grumpy says CD were a light year leap back in the day. Yep. First games I was playing were loaded from C cassette or floppy disk. Yep. That's like Atari stuff in old computer games. As I said, damn, 720p, that's some pretty, yeah, and for a VHS, that is impressive. Grumpy said best floppy disk held 1.4 meg, yeah, of data, yeah. Floppy disks didn't hold shit, bro. Like, they were super small in their capacity. I remember floppy disks. I actually still have some. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's better to stick to 1080p if you just like the movies, which is in this time of day. Yeah, I understand a lot. Yep. Yeah, 1080p is the standard now. You know, there are some 1440p's that are able to perform that. Some YouTube videos you can find at 1440p, but 1080p is probably the best right now because the way internet is, unless you have was it optic fiber internet, right? Unless you have fiber internet, then running anything above 1080p can actually like buffer a lot. Because I have pretty good internet where I'm at, and even then, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, very rarely, 1080p sometimes has to buffer. You know what I mean? So 1440p, I've been able to like stream stuff at that quality with not much problems. But yeah, I mean, internet, you got to have a pretty decent internet speed to run stuff at that quality to stream it. Now, as far as the game goes, that's a whole other story, but we ain't quite there yet. Not all the way. Grumpy said, remember reading from a computer magazine as a kid about the first 100 megabyte hard drive? Oh, yeah. 100 megabytes, that's crazy. We were talking that's so much space that it will never run out. Right, yeah. Nowadays, bro, 100 megabytes can go in like a snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? Even with pictures, like you could, as small of a thing as pictures, taking photographs, you can run out of 100 megabytes extremely fast. Because and some people consider it 1/10 of a gigabyte, but it's not even, because 1,000 megabytes doesn't quite equal 1 gigabyte, depending on what device you're using. You know what I mean? Because you could have, let's say, 1,000 megabytes worth of pictures, but it'll somehow take up more than a gig of storage. You know what I mean? And that could be for a lot of different reasons. But yeah, on average, though, it's safe to say that for every 1,000 megabytes is 1 gigabyte, and for every 1,000 gigabytes is 1 terabyte. You know what I'm saying? And then, it goes with the petabyte, and what's the next one after petabyte? Let me see. What's bigger than a petabyte? I forgot. I'm going to look it up. Then it goes to exabyte, and then zettabyte, and then yottabyte. What the fuck? That's crazy. Wow, okay. Yeah, bigger than a petabyte. Mm-hmm. It's called an exabyte. So I don't know of anything that is sold in exabytes. You know what I mean? Because petabytes that's a pretty large amount of data. You know what I mean? If you're looking at a petabyte, you're looking at 1,000 terabytes. So that's like having 1,000 PS5s. You see what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, Grimmer said how wrong we were, right? Yeah, so said I bought CDs in 2020 because I heard the quality was one of the best, but quickly changed back to YouTube as I didn't see a significant difference. Yep. He said CDs were the hot thing in the early 2000s, from what I remember. Yeah, and the late 90s too. CDs were a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. But in general, CDs though, back in the day when it comes to music, like there was no streaming services right at the beginning of 2000s. You know what I mean? You had shit like Napster and Rhapsody, however you want to say it. And they had like, what was it? Real Player? Real? They had a few different like places where you could like, listen to music online, but it was super rare. And it wasn't until maybe, not iTunes, it was like, I think Pandora Radio really changed the game when it comes to streaming music. Because before then, the only way you could hear a song is if you either heard it on the radio, or if you downloaded it off the computer, or if you bought the CD in the store, other than vinyls and shit. But yeah, Pandora Radio, that was like 2010, 2009, something like that, when Pandora Radio came out. So that changed a lot. And now you can stream everything. You can stream games, shit. You can stream movies, games, TV shows, music, everything. Let's see. Yeah, someone said, damn, that 3D was hot back in 2000s. Now we got 4DX, which sounds very cool. Can you tell me your experience with 4DX at cinemas, or if you've been to one? 4DX? You mean THX? Is that what you're talking about? I've never seen 4DX. He said, but what may be surprising is that DVDs are still the highest selling physical media with movies these days. People don't care nothing about quality. They just want that movie. I mean, they care about quality, but like I said, 1080p is pretty much the standard now. You know what I mean? And most people don't have TVs that go above 1080p. Like, not everybody has a 4K TV in their household. See what I mean? So there's really no point or need to buy anything that's past that. You know what I mean? So, he said petabyte down, get over. Yeah, it's petabyte though, petabyte. Oh yeah, LimeWare. But LimeWare wasn't streaming. LimeWare was a place you could download music. You know what I'm saying? iTunes Store, yep. Yep. But LimeWare was where you can get it for free. iTunes, you gotta pay for it. He said, damn, those two go back. Yeah, that's some old school shit. Or even buy music off your phone store, yep. Amazon Music and Google Play Music. I was at Sawyer and I gotta head out. Sorry, I haven't been active on the stream. See ya. It's all good, bro. I appreciate you coming through, Alpha. I most definitely do, man, as always. But you have a good one, man. I will see you next time. If you're free later today, man, come on through with the music stream and check it out for you, all right? I'll see you, bro. All right, let's try this again, y'all, because we got wrecked last time fighting this thing.
Are being healed. We must take down that wraith and its wing.
Yo, what's up, Chris? What up, bro? Oh shit, get up here, get up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Look at that. Look at that still shot right there. That's dope. Oh, hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. Appreciate y'all patience, man. My little baby son had woken up and his mom was still trying to catch up on some sleep, so I figured I'd give my son for a little while, so we're not going to be streaming too much longer, you know what I mean? I gotta keep my eye on this kid, man. He's getting a little bit older and starting to get more curious about stuff, so right now he's chilling, but that ain't going to last too long, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be getting up and wanting to get some attention. So he's just drinking a bottle right now, so we're going to jam out for just a little bit longer on this, all right? But I appreciate your patience, man. Most definitely. Let me catch up with the chat right quick. Let's see. SOM said, let me see. 40X is when the effects from the movie come to life. You can have something sink or stink and the room starts to stink, or you feel bits of water from scenes with water and all that. Whoa. So yeah, it's like some fourth dimensional stuff, basically. Is that what you're saying? I read something about that years and years ago where they said they were going to try to develop a technology where TVs could have like smell-o-vision. You know what I mean? Like they can make it to where TV has components in it that, you know, depending on what's showed on TV, displayed on the TV, that it could like create certain environments, you know, for the viewer to kind of be more immersed. So that, I guess that's the same thing, right? You said people said Twisters was crazy in 40X last year. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen a 40X movie. He said Alpha, real hardcore gamer, seen on Discord. He got platinum for Devil May Cry. Congrats, Alpha. Yeah, shout out to Alpha, bro. He don't be playing around. He play the games, but he don't be playing around with them. You know what I mean? Very hardcore. He said, yeah, 40X sounds crazy, but I may go crazy myself in that places. I just want to watch movies. Yeah, no doubt, bro. Yeah, I like to keep it simple, but who knows? If they make it really cool down the line, it might be worth checking out. I wish me luck with this fight, y'all. This shit is crazy. Damn, we almost got him, but holy shit, he almost got us. Damn, come on.
We must take down that.
He's being healed. What? Being healed by what, though? What the hell is going on here? There we go. We got him. We got him, y'all. It's over. Bro, hold on. These little small things are just, yeah, they cause some problems, dog. Straight up. Come on, man. What's happening right now? Come on. Come on with all that. Man, get him up out of here. Holy shit, bro. That was insane. That was hella crazy. Oh, man. We did, though. We did. Wow. That was actually really tough. Especially with the strength of that thing, man. He kept moving and healing and doing all type of weird shit. Then his attacks were doing massive damage, bro. Like, I was healing like every 5 seconds. Insane, but we did it, y'all. We did it, man. We did it. Now, hopefully he don't come back, because that was a tough battle. Shit. And someone said, froze him up for that attack onslaught. Yeah, dude, I was getting at him. lose all type of shit, but so was he. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's head to over here like we had planned. You know, so it awaits us. At this point, I don't forgot what the mission was even about, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. What is that? A tail whipper? I don't think I've ever seen one of them. What the hell is that? You say, oh no, the continuous healing and shields always are handy. Yeah, dude, you got to. Especially in a fight like that, man. If you don't heal, you're dead. Because, I mean, yeah, unless you're really good at dodging attacks or parrying attacks and blocking them, that's one thing. But I'm not that good at that, so I gotta rely on that healing.
There is essence mixed in with this oil. It will attract the wraiths. This
Oh, snap. Oh,
them, yes.
here we go.
Go
See, I've
to
never
where
seen this
I
enemy
don't
before,
know.
man. This is gonna be crazy. How the hell? Bro, come on down here, man. See, I can't even get up to him. Look at this shit. There we go. Come on. You just keep knocking out the sky, though. Shit. Hey, wish me luck, y'all. This is a different type of enemy right here. What the fuck is going on here? Wow, bro. See, this shit is it's getting on my nerves. I don't like this fight at all. Oh man, he's almost dead. Come on. Y'all see what I'm talking about, man? And then he keeps bringing up back up and stuff. This is crazy.
This was a decent challenge.
It's over. It's
Now
over.
shatter them.
It's over. Crack them, boy. Fucking crack them into pieces. You know what I'm saying? Shatter them. And we got an Essence score. Okay. That's what's up. We haven't upgraded nothing in a minute, man. But at the same time, I don't know what we could upgrade right now. Let's move on to the next location. We got that taken care of. So let's head to this one right here. Yep, let's go. This game is insane though, man. I never expected this game to be like this, but I'm very, very happy. Because, I mean, like I said, I never played a game like this before. Oh shit, hold up. Hold up. So yeah, I guess if I like this, I'll probably like Monster Hunter 2, right? He said, oh, I'm glad I'm in a point where I have the abilities to heal in Witcher. It's such a good feeling. Oh yeah, dude, no doubt. Any game that you take damage like that, especially like RPG type games and you can heal, yeah. Because some games have auto heal, but this game don't. This ain't one of them games. And what is this shit, bro? Hold up, let me take these out. Come on, dog. See, I'm just getting smacked up over here. Yeah, get you up out of here. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. He's over. Oh, I got a shield back. Shit, fuck it. Let's go attack these other ones. Damn, look at that. Boy, I just keep getting knocked back. There we go. Come on. Let's keep it going. There we go. Knock it out the box. Man, it takes so damn long to break them things down, dog. It's really just frustrating. Like, see, look at, oh my god. I need to lock in for real. There we go. Holy shit. Jeez, man. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? This game is getting treacherous. And it's funny, too, because that last level we was at, I felt a little bit OP. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, we just feel super under-leveled like a mug. Everything we're doing is fucking, this map has just been insane. That's when I said, damn, they're really trying to get you in this battle. He said, I couldn't imagine this game on hard. I know that, yeah, I ain't finna play this game on hard. Hell no. But anyway, we just got Absorption Swarm. Hopefully there's something we can use. Because I'm actually considering switching up our stones right now. But it says, surround yourself with an aura absorbing projectiles for 10 seconds. But what's aura absorbing now? What does that mean? It says, before sending out a damaging explosion, which is stronger for each absorbed projectile. And I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll switch that just yet. But depending on how this next battle goes, man, whatever battle we have next, if it's that difficult, then yeah, I'm probably going to go back to the drawing board and switch some things around.
A symbol of Thulos' power.
Oh,
Not
wait, what?
just a symbol of their power, a manifestation.
Oh, yeah, we can't do nothing with this yet. Not yet, not yet. He said, what do you think of Crash Bandicoot? I heard them games were hard back on PS1. They were. Yeah, those are actually challenging games, especially if you were a kid. But they were fun, though. You know, I had fun with them. But definitely not easy, man. Let me see. Is that a corruption over there? It ain't on the map. Looks like it's right here. Y'all see that floating in the sky? What the hell? I kind of feel like going to check that out. Let's see what this is right quick. I don't see nothing around to use it or anything, so I guess it ain't nothing. Alright, I ain't gonna trip off it. Let's keep heading towards the goal, y'all. Come on. He said, I may buy the Insane Trilogy to experience older games, and even though I prefer more mature games. Oh, yeah, I mean, shit. Crash Bandicoot was good back in the day. Ratchet and Clank was good back in the day. Spyro the Dragon is a good game. You know, a lot of them are classics, really. You know, Spyro used to be one of my favorite games back in the PS1 days. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet and Clank didn't come out till PS2, but still. So that was the golden era of gaming, in my opinion, right between PS1 to PS3. Those years. Okay, we're right by it, so yeah, let's head on up here. Gotta light this thing up. I guess we're gonna be getting some attention from this, though.
These fires are of a clever design.
Are we about to get attacked?
Burning a mixture of oil
Are we
and
good?
essence.
Alright, well shit, let's get the hell up out of here
Humans are
for some rates come.
consistently surprising.
Next spot, y'all, next spot. That's what it says. Spyro felt like a trip into another dimension playing those games. Yeah, bro. That shit used to be so fun to me. And those games were actually challenging too, especially when you're trying to like find all the little secret stuff. Get all them, damn, what was it called? Oh, I forgot, bro. It's been so long since I played, but I remember I would like redo levels to try to get like all the gemstones or whatever they were. That was an awesome game though. Spyro the Dragon is... The music, the visuals, the gameplay, everything about that game. Spyro the Dragon was so fucking cool. What an amazing game. And it was made by, I think that's Insomniac. Same people that made Spider-Man 2. You know, roughly the same people, because obviously there's different people working for that company now. But yeah. Definitely a well-made game. It's not just a classic, but it's a legendary game, in my opinion. Straight up. I was about to say, how long we gonna hold this down, boy? It's like holding this mug forever. Trying to lift this up. Where does this take us to, though? Nowhere. Are you serious? Oh, wait, we gotta lift this up, too. Let's check this out. And I see an item up over there. Oh, I'm finna go grab that. It might not be nothing special, but still. Alright, is it done? Okay, yeah, that should be it. Let me see. I don't know what was the point in lifting this up, but alright, whatever. Oh, we gotta lift that up too? Bro, all these different those things over here. Let me just go grab this right quick, since I'm seeing it and thinking about it. SOM said, oh snap, Insomniac. Yep, Insomniac made it. Yep, sure did. He said, sad that they aren't with Sony now, but again, maybe it's a good thing. Are they not? Because, I mean, Spider-Man 2 is an exclusive on PlayStation. Does Sony not still own Insomniac? I thought they did. Now, I know that Insomniac made Sunset Overdrive, you know, so... And that was only on the Xbox. But I don't know. I haven't kept up with that. But yeah, no, they were with Sony for a long time, man. And even Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, that's a PlayStation exclusive as well. But they could be independent, you know what I mean? And they're just like licensing their franchises to Sony. He's like, oh no, talking about Spyro and Crash, not with Sony. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got other companies to make those games. To work on those, yep. No, you're right about that. Okay, so I guess there was really no point in lifting these up. Yeah, okay, well, let's go get this last one, y'all. Get this last thing. I think it's down there, but I'm going to come up over here real quick. Because I ain't been here yet. There anything to get, though? No, I guess not. That's okay. That's alright. I wish I could do like a dive, like an Assassin's Creed, like dive straight down. That'd be cool. But anyway, let's activate this.
We should head back to the High Priest.
You said, did you see the Crash Easter egg in Uncharted 4? Oh, no, I sure did.
Where they want.
I'm gonna Google that mug here in a second.
It is easy to attract wraiths, but you wouldn't want to attract them to yourself.
All right, let's look it up right quick. Uncharted 4, right? Is that the one, Uncharted 4? Uncharted 4, Crash, Bandicoot, Easter egg. Let me see. Oh yeah, you talking about when they were like playing the game on the TV? I do actually remember that scene now, where it was him and I forgot her name, but the woman, you know, his lady, basically. They were sitting there in the living room playing the game. Dude, I've seen in The Last of Us and other games like that made by Naughty Dog where they'll have a PS3 or a PS2 sitting there in a room. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of cool. It's a small Easter egg, but still cool. You know what I mean? Well, this thing's guarding a chest. Hopefully there's something good up in here. Goodbye, dog. Goodbye. Got him. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Holy shit, bro. I've never seen this before. That's a brand new fucking enemy, bro. Look at this thing. What the hell? It's called a transmuter, bro. What the fuck? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna lock in. Wish me luck, man. Wish me luck. This is insane. I don't know what the fuck kind of battle this is, but alright, here we go. Damn, that mother knocked me straight out the sky. Hold up. Dude, this thing's attacks are doing massive damage. This is crazy. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh my god. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I had that, bro. I had that. That's so whack. Dude, I could have beat that thing, man. There's no way, bro. I'm gonna try that shit again. Fuck that. Straight pissed me off, man. Let's go, dog. Come on. Yeah, plus I gotta get this chest right here. I wanna see what's up in here. He said also Firefly tags from last was Uncharted 4 too. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. See, I never beat Uncharted 4, so a lot of stuff I haven't seen. But, you know, not to ruin anything, but we might bring that to the channel. You know what I mean? I'll keep it a surprise for now, though. We may or may not do that. You know what I mean? He said they tried to catch you off guard, bro. They were fucking my dude up in this game. Look at the multi-arms. Yeah, look at them arms, boy. Bring them arms back out. Here we go. Now break them down, break them down. Break them down. Let's get it.
Healing the other race. We cannot allow this.
Yeah, we gotta get this little flying thing because he's healing them. Fuck. Oh man, come on. I can't even target it right now, bro. This damn targeting system is annoying. That's another thing I don't like about this game. Other than that, this game is pretty damn good, but the targeting system is a little weird to me. Dude, I think it's stuck in a glitch because he's not even attacking me. Yo, we got super lucky this time. Dude, he's not doing shit. Let's share that hole.
The Wraith's powers shift.
Damn, he ain't dead yet? Oh, we just broke him out the glitch, I think. Damn. Oh, snap. Okay, yep. No, we got lucky for a second. Hey, whoa. Hey, nice. I know it was not as exciting because he wasn't really attacking us, but shit, I'll take it. We got super lucky with that. And what we get here, contagious kill. Okay, it says when defeating a small foe, you have a small chance to automatically defeat another nearby small. Whoa, that's actually pretty damn good. Let me see. Is it worth swapping out though? Yeah, that's tough. Let me see. Okay. I'm either gonna here. Let me see. Because normally I would ask y'all to pick one, but it's getting really crazy. Actually, we can still do that. Okay. So you guys got a choice. I'm gonna swap out this one right here. All right, the innate parry. So that's irrelevant, right? But we're either gonna use Idle Swarm. All right. See the details right there on the screen. Pause it if you need to. See the details on the screen. Pause the stream if you need to. All right. So either Idle Swarm, Contagious Kill, or let me see, or this one right here, which is Saving Grace. Actually, no, scrap that. That one ain't that good in my opinion. Let me craft these. Yeah. Let me craft these because these are probably good options, right? So let me craft these right quick. All right, so that one's that. Providential Shatter. Okay. And then the other one that I need to craft is this one right here, which is Energizing Shatter. All right. There you go. You see the details. So let me know which one y'all want to pick, man. We got at least these 4 options, right? Idle Swarm, Providential Shatter, Contagious Kill, or where's it at? Or Energizing Shatter. Between those 4. Let me know which one y'all want to switch to. As someone said, I always hate that when all you need was one more hit and they do the ultimate combo to win. Yeah, bro. That's a shitty feeling. Luckily, this game has good checkpoints in it. I'm not going to lie, because, you know, if they made it to where I can only be reset back to the last save point, that would just, oh my God, that would drive me crazy. They would make me paranoid to where I'll have to save like every 10, 15 minutes. You know? These are also always funny. They always show Crash in some form of Spiral games, like when Crash was frozen underneath in the ice. Oh, yeah. Also, Jack and Daxter appearing in Ratchet and Clank games. I didn't know that either. Maybe like as little toys, right? Like little plushy toys or something. I've seen those. But that's pretty cool. It's always cool to see that, like when they showcase their other games in a way. I like that. Either from what I remember, Dr. Nefarious pointed at an awkward cameo of Spiral and Crash. No, I don't remember that part, but that's cool to see. Contagious Kill? Okay, Contagious Kill it is, man. Where's it at? Right there, boom. Yep, swapping that mug out. All right, there we go. Now let's see what we got here. Ooh, a cosmetic item. It ain't too cool looking, but it's something. Let me see. Let's see what it looked like. Okay, so we got 3 different shields now. Yeah, it's alright though, it's alright. We can probably make it match our outfit, but we ain't gonna do that right now. We're a little short on time here. So Ratchet and Clank quickly transformed to Jack and Daxter before transforming back. Oh, you saying that's how it happened in the game? Ooh, that's actually a cool ass Easter egg. I would love to see that. Which game was that in though? I want to check that out. Because I probably have that game. Dude, because Jack and Daxter was one of my favorite games from back in the PS2 era. Jack and Daxter was hella dope. We're straight nerding out over here, man, on some games, bro. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh shit, can I make it up there? Oh, come on, bro. We're so close. Alright. Let me see. I can get up there from here, right? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let me see. Can we get there from here? There we go, okay. Let's head on back up there right quick, y'all, so we can turn this mission in. And then we're gonna wrap it up. Let me see. Where's the place at, though? What the hell? Oh, it's over here. Yep, this is it. This is the spot. You said, I'm sure it was one of the newer PS4 games. Okay, so like a PS4 Ratchet and Clank game then?
Is still angry with you.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Clear the plaza of all sand.
With my bare hands?
Thelos created this beautiful world with their bare hands.
Now I thought I hit the button. What the hell? Oh, here we go.
I have lit the shrines. Will the city be protected now?
So you really are capable. Yes. The eternal shrine
Yeah, lady,
shall
I'm him.
distract the
Call me
wraiths
him.
for the city.
Why are there so many wraiths? And so strong? Is it always like this?
No. If I may correct your ignorance, the wraiths are attracted by the gathering of essence.
It happens every year, for the Essence Blessing ritual.
It is our role to light the...
Oh, what's happening now?
Enlightened?
What do you want, insolent? Can't you see I was speaking?
But it's the city. Wraiths are at the door of Lethesta. They're calling for help.
What?
Whoa, okay.
We have to help.
Wait.
What do you want? I have to go.
Take this. These are the robes of the Holy Guards. They hold great power.
So you can be useful then.
Go, insolent.
He says, so you can be useful. Damn, he straight dissed the hell out of her. Oh snap, we just got some new armor. It says Preacher's Guard. Alright, a garment worn centuries ago by soldiers sent to Atlas's former capital, Lothville, to make sure its inhabitants were following Theos' doctrine. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess we gotta, we're gonna check out what that looked like on the next episode of Atlas Fallen. Thank you guys so much for coming by the stream, man. It was awesome.
I thought
Very awesome stream. W's in the chat for me, y'all. Dope ass stream. Appreciate y'all for being here, though. But it's time for me to go. Time to end the show. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. But anyway, I will be back later today, maybe if not this morning, with another stream, a game stream or music stream type of thing. All right. So we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. But I appreciate y'all, man. I definitely do. In the meantime, between time, y'all, check out the music content on my channel, as always. Just check out the videos. Go to the video tab on my channel right here. Listen to the music, watch the videos, or both. Separately or both. It's up to you. But yeah, the reason why I ask y'all is, leave me some feedback. Let me know what y'all think of the music or the videos, separately or together, right? Because I do make them both myself. And, yeah, just, give me some criticism or critiques. Feedback in general, whether it's positive or negative, good or bad, it's all good to me, okay? If you like it, let me know. If you hate it, let me know. It's good either way, right? But yeah, if I don't see y'all back here later today, man, then I hope everybody has a great rest of their morning, evening, noon, or night. All right, SOM said it's in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Okay, I must have seen it, but I just totally forgot about it. But I'll look into that because we are going to be streaming that game once again here soon, you know what I mean? Because we were streaming that right around New Year's. So be on the lookout for that as well, y'all. But yeah, anyway, whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be in the world, man, I appreciate y'all once again. You too, SOM. You too, man. And until next time, y'all. Peace out.